Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of the Your Take podcast. I'm your host, Ethan Dell, and I am joined here by my first guests, Darryl, Wong, and Victor Wu. How you doing, guys?
I'm
Pretty
doing
good.
good.
That's good. How's your spring break been?
Adequate.
Adequate? Did you guys do anything fun?
I didn't go anywhere, like out of the state or anything, but played a lot of tennis, hung out with some friends when they came back from their vacation.
Yeah. How about you, Darryl?
I just kind of sat at home, you know. And
Yeah.
I also worked on my Macbeth project for Honors Lit.
I see.
A lot of league.
A
A lot of League. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of video games too. If you could go anywhere for spring break, where would you have gone? Just for like 1 week, a good getaway.
I really love Washington as a place, you know. But if I could get out of Washington, I'd probably go to Japan.
Japan? Tell me why.
Because the last time I went to Japan, it was a great experience. Lots of great food. Lots of scenery, food for the eyes.
Yeah.
It's great.
I see. When'd you go to Japan?
Japan? When I was like 6, I don't know. My parents forced me to learn Japanese. I don't remember any of it.
Well, Darryl has a very storied life, as you can attest to, Victor. You were born in
Canada.
Canada. You moved to Dubai.
Yeah.
For how long? 7 years?
7 years
And
in
then you
Dubai.
went back to Michigan, Minnesota?
Missouri.
Did you speak English there?
Where?
In Dubai.
Yeah. Except I was forced to take Arabic classes, and I hated them.
Arabic? I thought you went to an English embassy school.
No, I went to this school called Dubai American Academy, and it's just for people who actually don't speak Arabic to go to school. It's
Yeah.
it's private school. It's super expensive.
I mean, you went to Dubai. Everything there is expensive because everybody there is rich.
No, everyone there, half the people there are stupid rich, and half the people there are stupid poor.
Ah, I see. There's a large class divide.
Yeah,
It's like here. What did you say?
No.
No.
Not really.
No.
a lot of
really?
people here are middle class.
That's, yeah.
And if you're there's not super rich people. I know one or two super rich people in our school. No, people are rich, but they're not own fucking planes and shit.
Yeah, I see. I mean, yeah, we're in Washington State, in Renton, Issaquah. It's
Yeah.
not that rich of a place.
Yeah.
Unless you go to Bellevue and then everybody got Lambos.
Newcastle.
Mm.
I mean, Newcastle's. They go to our school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Newcastle. Most Newcastle they went to Newcastle Elementary and then they go to Maywood and Liberty. So. Yeah.
Still rich kids though.
Yeah, but not
Still rich kids.
Dubai rich, right?
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, kids who were 6 had cars already.
Yeah, I know, right? Where do you think the majority of rich people live in the U.S. right now?
The U.S.
Yeah, Beverly Hills, Silicon Valley.
Cali, something like that.
And
New
LA.
York.
I mean, LA has a lot of crackheads and shit.
Well, yeah, because L.A. is you have to be rich to live there because it's so expensive just to live there. I've seen $800,000 houses for this big. It's just a bathroom.
This big?
Yeah,
That's
this
not
big
a house.
is how much a person can fit.
That's a box.
That's they pee into that, and that's 800,000.
Is it?
Yeah,
That's a lie.
you saying it's not?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so I know you guys are sophomores and I'm freshmen. You guys are soon to be junior year, and that's when you're that's the most important year because that's what
They're all
college
important
is.
years.
They all are, but senior year you can just dilly daddle.
No, you still
They
gotta.
all matter, but junior year is just the hardest.
Yeah.
I say. Are you guys taking AP US history or no?
No.
I'm not.
No.
No.
Do you think if you were really smart you would have?
Well, my counselors told me that if I'm taking too many AP classes, it's not worth it. It's the same as AP World, but Darnell does different things
Yeah.
than Kurtz. Kurtz doesn't enforce anything.
Kurtz
Have
is
you
fun.
opened the book yet? Have you read any of the
No,
chapters?
I haven't.
I've read a few chapters, but it's the same thing, assigning the chapters, but Darnell will actually make you read them.
I see. Because I'm taking AP World, and I know Kurtz is going to be pretty fun. So, I mean, I didn't take AP Human Geo, which was kind of a mistake on my part because I didn't sign up for it. Because I think that AP Human Geo, it's a lot of work, but I think it's pretty easy work,
Mm.
And the two teachers are Fannin and who else?
Antrim.
Who?
Antrim.
Yeah. Did any of you guys have those two teachers?
We only had Antrim last year. Like there wasn't Miss
Oh.
Fannin, and
Is Fannin like the really tall one?
I don't know. I've never seen her.
Oh. Is she the one like across from Buckley?
I don't know.
You guys know? None of you know?
I didn't take AP Human Geo.
Yeah, 'cause you just moved here.
Yeah.
So you don't know what? You don't know anything. You're from Missouri.
Yeah.
Or Canada. Dubai. What
Missouri.
What did you learn in Dubai?
In Dubai?
Yeah.
Well, I already said like we had mandatory Arabic classes, right?
Do you still remember any of that?
Door.
Which is?
Bob.
Bob.
That's it.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah. It's like all the Arabic teachers don't know how to like speak proper English. So
Oh.
like they'd say like close the lights and like open the lights when they want to turn on the lights or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you think English is a hard language to learn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All languages are hard
Elaborate.
to learn. Well, cuz in English, right? You have a word that can be pronounced 3 different ways and it has 3 different meanings, but it's spelt the same, right?
Red.
But that's just like English, right? But other languages are still hard to learn because you're
Yeah.
not growing up while talking.
Most
the
languages are actually pretty hard to learn.
Yeah.
Except like the hardest languages I would say are like German or Russian. I think those are like very hard
Spanish
languages.
is fucking easy.
Spanish is really easy.
I think Chinese is learning all the characters would be a pain in the ass.
Chinese?
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, Japanese is pretty hard. What do you guys think is the difference between Chinese and Japanese? Like, it's a language and like their written language as well. For me, I think that like Japanese is like a more simplified version of Chinese. Do you guys recognize like these?
I
Do you
think they're
even
just
remember what they
different
look like?
languages.
Yeah,
and
I
there's
think they're just different languages.
Like
I know that like they borrow characters. Japanese borrows characters. Like there's
Yeah.
some history behind that, but like they're different languages. Like I learned Chinese. I think I stopped in like 3rd grade, but like I was really shit at it, so that's why I stopped.
Chinese, like
Mhm.
writing it or what?
Writing, reading, everything.
Because I can speak Vietnamese, but I cannot read or write it. But Vietnamese, they don't use like the symbols. They have like actual words, but they have like accents. It's like really hard accents too. Because in Spanish, they just have like the
yeah.
and the. You're in French, right?
Mhm.
Are you in French or are you
I'm
Spanish? Spanish 3?
2.
2? With?
Garcia.
Garcia's so easy,
Yeah.
bro. You have the
French with Maciel.
Is she the only French teacher besides? It's just Hassenflock.
Hasenflut used to teach French.
Yeah.
But then it's like they needed Spanish teachers or something, right? So he just stopped because he can speak both languages.
Yeah, that's why Miss Lakey joined.
Like I don't know why they need so many Spanish teachers though.
They have like 4.
Yeah.
They have Miss Noon, they have Miss Garcia, they have Miss Lakey, and then they have
Hasenflut.
Hasenflock. Yeah.
Well, are you in Spanish too?
Yeah.
So does your teacher speak in Spanish pretty much only?
No.
Does she speak in English most of the time?
Yes.
See, our teacher speaks in French most of the time, and we barely even know the language, right? Because we came back from summer, right? And you forget a lot of stuff over summer.
Yeah.
And then she came in first day speaking French, and no one knew what was going on. And she kept doing that
Yeah.
until
I
now,
get it.
right?
In Saudi. Wait.
Dubai.
Yeah, Dubai.
Yeah.
I forgot. You know you had to take Arabic lessons. Did they like start with Arabic? Or
No,
did they start with?
we're like 5-year-olds who only know how to speak English. They wouldn't start speaking Arabic to
Were
us.
your classmates white?
Well, no, it's just kind of like a mix. There was like a ton of Asians, ton of Indians, ton of whites, ton of whatever.
Yeah, because in South Africa, there's a lot of white people because like the French, I think they migrated down there,
Yeah.
didn't they? So
For
like
colonies.
yeah,
Whatever.
they have like colonists,
I don't
and there's
know.
a mix, and I'm pretty sure like the first language is still whatever they speak in South Africa. I forgot, but that's what I learned from
African.
the African.
Mhm.
Sure, yeah. Do you speak any other languages?
I mean,
I mean, would you count Spanish? So
yeah, I guess Spanish. Cantonese, like I'm like you, I don't know how to read or write. And then,
but
like,
you can speak it, right?
Wait,
Like
yeah,
if
just
you're
a
with
little
your
bit.
parents or something.
Just a little bit, like read and write, or speak and listen, just a little bit.
Okay. What about you?
I speak a lot of English, you know.
English.
Yeah.
Your parents don't speak anything besides English.
They speak Hakka and Malaysian, whatever.
What's Hakka?
Wait, what?
Hakka, I don't know. They grew up in Brunei, right? It's like kind of like a Malaysian place.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's Hakka, right? That's a language.
I don't know.
How do you spell it?
I don't know. Look up
Hakka.
languages of Brunei.
How do you spell it?
E-I.
Malay.
Yeah, they speak Malay.
What'd you say?
Hakka?
Hakka?
I swear they said that one time. I don't know.
Malay. That's like from Malaysia.
Yeah.
Where is Malaysia?
Under Brunei.
Where's under Brunei?
Southeast Asia. Like Philippines, kind of.
Oh, that area. Would you ever visit there?
I have. Like, when I used to live in Dubai.
Yeah.
My dad used to work for the airline company, like Emirates, right?
United Emirates?
No, just Emirates. That was the.
Really?
That's what it's called. You can look it up. But it's like, we used to get like really cheap flights, right? Because he
Yeah.
worked for airline.
Oh, that.
And then we'd just go there every summer to visit our family, because our family is like the only like part of our whole family that like split off from like Brunei, kind of.
Yeah.
It's like, so we just visited every summer, but it kind of sucked because there's nothing to do there.
Yeah.
Like the food's good, but like that's it.
Oh, I see.
I thought you were Chinese.
Yeah, I am.
But they all live in Malaysia?
Oh, because not like my great whatever grandfather escaped from China from a boat, right?
Yeah.
Got to Brunei and it just made a life there, you know.
Okay.
Do your parents still,
Love me.
Does your dad still work for Emirates?
No, cause he lives here. He works for Boeing now.
Oh, I see.
You know, same.
Have you ever visited, like, where your parents came from? Or-
Yeah, I used to go like every like 2 or 3 years to China. But I haven't been there in a while.
Okay.
Yeah, my grandpa died, so
Your grandpa died?
yeah, not much point to go anymore.
I see. Okay.
Anyone else live there?
Yeah, my grandma, but
No one cares about
Because
it.
my grandparents, they still live in Vietnam, and I go every so often.
Mm.
Because I have a lot of aunts and uncles there, too. Speaking of Bellevue, Chick-fil-A.
What about Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A, what do you guys think of, like, the food itself?
You know, I've grown really tired of burgers.
Okay, listen, okay? I'm tired of beef, like, burgers. I am sick and tired.
So you just don't like beef?
No, I like beef.
You
I
like
just mean
beef.
I don't like ground beef built into a burger
You
and
don't?
grilled with a bun.
you don't?
No,
What?
I've had a traumatic experience with it.
So-
I had ones with like onions inside.
Is that wrong?
Oh, that is very wrong.
Okay. So, do you know this place called Burger Addict?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, look it up. But so, I think this was on Thursday, right? Max's dad.
I like. Wait, pause. I like how it says Burger Addict. We deliver.
These
in
guys deliver.
caps. Anyway, keep going.
And then like it was like rated like best like burgers in Seattle, like
Yeah.
like, and then it had all these awards when we walked in. It was a pretty small place. I don't know how it's still open. It was like dinner time, and then we were the only ones there. And like we first off we like waited for like a little bit, and then we got like an overcooked burger. Mine was like juicy, but there's no salt or pepper on it.
So it wasn't seasoned at all.
No, it was just like water.
And how much was for one?
I
Wait, go
paid
to
like
the-
it wasn't that bad honestly. It was like I paid $7 for the burger itself, but then I made it into
Is it Kirkland or Renton?
Renton.
Oh, this is like based in Washington too.
Well, yeah, I don't think it's
$7?
a chain.
Like for
Yeah, I
just
got
the
the Addict. It's fucking shit. It
Well,
was,
did they just like not? The cooks were just not good.
I mean, there's no seasoning. That's it. That's the
There's a
problem.
big process to the things. You have to like build the burger in like a big burger. You can't put anything in. Like you can't season the burger until you've packed it into like that compact thing.
Yeah.
Which is so weird.
I mean,
because
it's not
I've
even hard
had
to make a burger.
I've
I
had a
make-
burger that had like not uncooked onions in there. And I'm sick of them now. I also had this really gross like diabetes.
Wait, hold
burger.
on, hold on. So you
Okay.
don't like burgers because of uncooked onions?
Just take out the onions.
Burgers don't need onions.
I'm traumatized.
I don't like tomatoes. Like, I don't put tomatoes on my burgers.
Do y'all hear a story of one time I was too embarrassed to like in Subway, right?
Yeah.
I ordered like an Italian sandwich, and then when they went to the vegetable side, I didn't want to just not get anything because I wanted something to like replicate like a pizza basically. So I just said put tomatoes on it because I didn't want to just go through with like without getting anything.
There's
And then-
marinara sauce.
Some sauce?
You can get marinara sauce, not tomatoes, if you want to make a pizza.
No, I mean like I did, but like the vegetable place.
What about vegetables?
I got embarrassed because I was in front of my friends, and my friends all eat healthy, and I.
You really care about that.
And
You
I
really
just,
care about
and then
eating healthy.
eventually, I just took out the tomatoes. I just ate my sandwich.
What? Oh, they all eat healthy. Oh no.
You felt bad, so you put like vegetables and shit in it, and then took them out.
That doesn't make it healthy if you're still making a pizza out of a sub. It doesn't make a difference.
I mean, come on.
You're just adding more stuff to it.
It's like getting like something and just like not getting.
I mean, like-
it's like getting a plain burger with just burger bun.
That's what I eat.
I put like a nice cheese on it, like maybe like some Gruyere cheese,
Whoa, he's fancy.
caramelized onions. You
Okay, not uncooked onion. Make you stop eating burgers forever.
Like dude, at state, you were like, oh, I got 2 chicken burgers.
Yes, because chicken burgers are fine because they
Wait,
don't have
what's-
uncooked onions in
What's
them.
on the Chick-fil-A burgers? I've never had one.
It's just a grilled piece of chicken, honestly.
And
it?
2 pickles.
2 pickles.
Pickles, yeah. And if you get the not the grilled ones,
Yeah?
it's just a big chicken nugget in between the bread. That's it.
Wait, no, what?
Uh,
No. The 2 chickens are the same.
No,
The-
but
like the grilled and the not grilled, like the fried and the grilled one.
yeah, but
They both have 2 pickles in them.
yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But,
But
like,
the thing is, it's such a deal because you get like 40 cents extra. You get tomatoes, cheese, lettuce. Yeah.
How?
that doesn't taste good, does it? Like cheese with fucking chicken.
No, chicken
A lot of
parm
people
is a
buy it
thing.
Chicken
just
farm is good, but
No, they have like for the regular one,
Yeah.
it's American cheese, and then for the spicy one, it's pepper jack cheese.
chicken already. Put
Mm.
pepper jack in there.
Chicken allegretti, $4, dude. Do you think it's overpriced for
No.
how much you get?
If you
It's
like
not
go
bad.
to like an actual restaurant, that thing would cost you like $7 or something.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, it would. Restaurants like I've one time I went to
I
like
think like maybe a year ago it might have, but now it's. I think the quality is like dropped.
no, like one time I went to Panera, like a grilled cheese was like $11.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
Panera
Panera's
bread is
fucking
overpriced.
Yeah, I don't know
Get
how.
the BLT, that's like $12 or something.
Yeah.
It's like small ass.
Yeah,
You get,
and
if you
it's-
get like some pasta, you get like $26. You know.
that's if it's like a good pasta though. Like most of the time, pastas will be like $15.
Have you guys ever ate at the Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah.
You have? Is it good?
Have you not?
I've never.
I haven't in a while.
Yeah, me neither. But you know, like
I don't even remember what they have.
Costco started selling their bread.
Wait.
You know, like the little
Costco
brown bread buns thing.
Oh, for the allegretti?
No, like Cheesecake Factory bread.
What?
Fuck.
Yeah. Like Costco also sells like Einstein bagels, shit like that.
A lot of stores sell like what they sell in store, like in like frozen foods.
Yeah.
Do you think it's better?
I think it's like easier for people to just bring it home and have like something similar to like what they want, but like just at home.
Yeah, because there's no way it's gonna be able to replicate like how good it would be in the restaurant.
And also, like, if you're gonna spend time to make your own food, like, that's what you're paying for, honestly. Like, the fact that
The
they're making
labor
it for you,
is
yeah.
included. Cause like any like Dwight or Jeremy can go in and throw some bacon on a chicken bacon ranch and sell it for $4, and
Yeah. That's what I
but
don't
it's
get
like-
about, like,
that's what you pay for.
making your own shit. Like,
Cause I saw a video by Good Mythical Morning on YouTube. Do you guys know that?
Yeah.
The video
Yeah.
series. They taste tested like the frozen foods from the restaurants and like the real foods from the restaurants, and they found like there's a difference only really in like the consistency of the product, because the ones from the real ones would be like you're making it in store, and then these ones are packaged and like preserved, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the restaurants, they actually honestly use, like, frozen food, unless you're going to, like, a really nice restaurant. Because, like, it's just more efficient.
Yeah.
To
Did
just
you
get
guys
some-
go to homecoming?
I have not.
You did. I remember you did. Did you go eat anywhere?
Yeah. At a pizza place, I forgot. It's in
Pizza.
Bellevue.
Yeah, Bellevue has like nice foods. Like just because I was talking about Chick-fil-A doesn't mean there's like just Chick-fil-A there. We went to a place called Purple Cafe for homecoming.
Oh yeah, purple.
It's not good.
It's
It's not good.
Wait, what'd you get?
I had a white pizza. You know
That's
what white
it?
pizza is?
Yeah, it's
White-
just
white
cheese.
sauce. And it had grape tomatoes, and I think it had pesto.
Well, there's your problem.
Yeah, it wasn't that good.
like mod pizza though. How about that?
Mod pizza is actually really good.
What do you put on it?
Okay, I put basil and cilantro, along with red sauce and mozzarella. And then for my toppings, since I don't eat healthy, I don't have any veggies besides, cilantro, basil. I have pepperoni, salami, ground beef, spicy beef, sausage.
Look, that's too many meats at that point. Like, I tried that, right? I tried getting, like, all the meats. It's just too much meat. So, like...
Well, no, because the employees at Mod, when you hear all of that, they put, like, 2 of each, okay? Like,
Yeah.
I remember like I went with Parker, right? And he just goes, "Give me all the meats." And then the guy was like, "No anchovies though." And he's like, "Yeah, no anchovies." And he just puts a little bit of everything.
yeah, like, they'll go in decreasing amounts. Like, pepperoni, they'll just take the whole thing and splat it on. But if you're ordering as much meat as I am, they give you, like, 2 pepperonis, 2 salami.
Yeah, because you're not gonna pile it on top.
I mean, that would be helpful.
Like, when I go, I usually just get, like, the Mad Dog, which is just, like, 3 meats, right? Because it's, like, it's a good balance of meats,
Yeah, but
right?
the cheese is different, isn't it? On the Mad
You
Dog?
can change the cheese.
Yeah, what's the Mad Dog?
It's just meat lover, basically.
It's beef, sausage, and pepperoni, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Would
It's
you
like-
take pineapples on pizza? I know a lot of you
do.
probably would get.
It's
ice.
alright.
It's alright.
I
I take
wouldn't-
it often.
I wouldn't eat it.
I mean, like I put it on Hawaiian, but that's it. Like I don't put it.
Do you think the combination of Canadian bacon and pineapple is like a good combo?
Well-
Does that actually originate from Hawaii though?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like
it's
whatever.
just- And why do they call ham like Canadian bacon?
It's like a different way it's
Yeah.
made.
Isn't it?
Something like that.
There's some-
Well, ham. Well, bacon is just ham. It's both like pork,
Bacon is like cured ham.
I suppose. It's also fat.
Well, ham is fat. Ham is like, you take the belly and you like roll it up.
Yeah,
something
it
like
might
that.
be like different cuts of the pig.
Yeah.
We're probably triggering a lot of vegetarians right
Does that matter?
now. Are you vegetarian?
Yeah. That's why I get the Mad Dog.
I mean, aren't like a lot of people in Dubai vegetarian? Do they have to be? Is it part of their religion?
No, if you're Muslim, right?
No pork.
You can't eat pork. So it's like in the supermarkets, there'll be like closed off sections where you can buy like bacon and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
And,
And
like-
Jewish people have to not eat
What do
pork
Jewish
as well?
not eat?
Jewish?
Kosher.
Yeah, it's like the way the meat is prepared. It doesn't matter what meat, but it has to be like kosher or whatever.
Jewish can't eat pork or seafood.
Like with Muslims, it's like you have to get like halal meat or whatever,
So,
right?
so you can only eat kosher food. What
Yeah.
does that entail?
It's the way it's prepared.
Like kosher salt.
It's like the way the animal is killed.
Wait, what's kosher salt?
Kosher, it's the way the salt is killed. I don't know.
Like, isn't
The
kosher
way
salt
they
like
stab
pig
the
salt?
salt water.
Isn't kosher a brand?
Yeah, maybe that's.
It is.
I think it's just a brand.
It's those that conform to the Jewish dietary regulations.
Kashrut.
What is that? That doesn't
I think
help me
it's-
at all. What makes food kosher or not? Ooh.
Chicken. Those are bagels.
No, those not.
What are they?
I don't want to join your
Those-
newsletter.
Is that meat?
Food blessed by a rabbi?
No.
No.
Read it actually.
Uh,
Look up how is kosher food prepared?
it just says adheres to the Jewish dietary laws.
No clue.
That is so weird.
I don't
Do you
know.
think you cannot eat pork though? Honestly,
What do you mean?
like just not eat pork.
I don't need
I mean,
pork.
aren't like the fucking ribs like that's pork, right?
Ribs?
Like the
Pork ribs?
Pork ribs, yeah. But like the racks of ribs, that's beef.
Like which one?
What do you mean?
No, okay, so it's
What
like
kind of ribs are you talking
like-
about?
it's like boom, you know, like long.
Like the
You
the
bake
big
'em,
the
you
big
know?
racks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's beef.
So what are pork ribs?
Pork ribs?
Pork ribs are just that, but like less fat.
Oh
more
shit!
lean.
Wait, yeah.
Pork chops? You mean? Because pork chops are
No.
just individual cuts.
No.
Pork ribs. Like outfit. Like it's the same thing, but they're like smaller.
Oh, yeah, no,
I think
I
these
don't
are
know
like
if-
closer together.
I don't
Like
know
look
if
up
Wait,
like
you're talking
beef-
about beef ribs?
beef ribs are delicious.
Beef ribs. Oh, you see? They're
No.
short ribs.
That's no short ribs is a different cut of meat. You can
Yeah,
still
it-
get the big ass racks,
Where's the racks? I want to see. Racks
like
on
there.
racks on racks.
Beef ribs.
This.
Right here.
Like ribs aren't a specialty of like an animal. Like we have ribs.
No.
Would you not eat human ribs? Well, but our ribs are different.
Well,
see,
yeah, because
Yeah.
we have a different.
you want to see?
We're, not, we're fucking monkeys.
We're not on four legs, right? But it's like, what you can get like goat ribs, and it's the same thing. It's just a different meat on ribs.
That's good.
Yeah, 'cause it's fucking ribs.
Have
Well,
you
I don't
seen like
like pork
videos of like the barbecues? Like I saw a video of Frankie's barbecue. Okay, it's only open from like 10 to 2. It's like the best diner in like.
Was that an
Yeah.
insider video?
I think so. Yeah.
And was it,
It was
done
like,
by
I
someone who's
spent 24
vegetarian?
hours, something like that.
No.
No, I saw the one video I remember was like I spent 24 hours working there. Yeah.
I don't know if that's.
Yeah, you
insider.
maybe might have not.
I remember there's like this insider video, right?
Yeah.
They sent a vegetarian person to review a ribs place.
Did they? Shit. Did they eat
And
it?
she only ate the sides. They were talking about how good the beef is.
You know, that's a gripe I have where people like review things that they can't personally relate to.
Yeah.
It's like having a food person relate or like review a keyboard. Like you have to have like people that are into tech, you know, watching that stuff.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Would you think anybody from like school would be a good like reviewer of something?
Good reviewer.
I mean, depends on what they're into.
Like if you're passionate about something, you can actually like review it well.
Yeah, like I'm sure there's someone that's good at like fucking wood cutting and review this desk.
Yeah.
This desk is very messy. I don't think they would.
I don't think
Give it
that
a-
matters
Yeah.
to the wood person.
Oh, the wood itself.
Yeah.
I'd give it a solid 7.
Is this even real
Yeah,
wood?
but you don't know what you're talking about, you know?
Exactly. See, I can ramble on about all these microphones we have in front of you and how that one's not as good as these two, and this one's better than that one, and this stand is not as good as that.
I thought these
stand
two
or
were
that
the
stand.
same.
Yeah. Hey,
No, these are
Not
not
the
the
same
same.
stand.
The way the cardiodynamic works.
Shut up, shut up, shut up.
Cardier.
Shut up. That's not even what I
Bartier,
said.
Cardier.
Nope, not what I said.
Oh yeah. Do you guys like Cardi B?
She's still alive?
I thought she was
Maybe.
in prison.
Did she die?
I don't know. Like, I don't know how she got nominated for a Grammy. Honestly,
Did she won that too?
Yeah.
I think for best new artist.
She's a black woman.
does that matter?
Yeah.
That's stupid how that matters. Like, I honestly hate her music. I don't see how it's so popular.
Who, Cardi B's music?
Yeah.
I think a lot of girls would like to relate to it, even though they probably can't.
I feel like most girls, like more girls, would be able to relate to Ariana Grande, something like that.
Did you listen to her album?
No.
The latest one?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've
You
heard
think she
3
looks
songs.
good? Not really.
I'm not a big fan of like discoloration of the face. You
Yeah,
know,
like
what?
Michael Jackson.
like when you put like blue shit all over your face, it's like I'm not gonna
It's
be
like,
attracted to
yikes.
that.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna be taking a short break. When we come back, we'll have plenty of more content coming your way. Hello, listeners. I'd like to take this break to thank you for listening to our podcast. Even though there are many cuts and Victor's mic is poor, these issues will be fixed very soon, and we hope to provide even higher quality content soon. Thanks.
Can't expect great things.
First episode. I can burp repeatedly. Yeah.
Darryl, do you do anything musical?
Me?
Wait,
I used to
no,
play
no, no,
piano.
Wait, we'll start with that, okay? You say that.
No, no. You're the host.
You're the host.
You're the host.
Are you leaning against the wall?
Yeah.
It's kind of far away.
That's really far away. Here, bro. 3, 2, 1. And welcome back to the Your Take podcast. So, any music you've been listening to recently, guys?
You know, I listen to a lot of hip hop, that kind of thing, and then like, you know, Juice World.
Juice WRLD? What was his album? called?
Death Race for Love.
Did you like the album art? Did you see that?
No, I don't.
I don't
You don't
like
listen
it.
to music?
I listen to music.
You don't listen to. I swear, you told me during break you don't listen to music.
Yeah, or like I don't listen to like as much music anymore. Like I stopped listening to like hip hop, like probably like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Like now I just listen to like whatever sounds nice, and I really stick to like 2 or 3 songs.
Death Race.
How do you not get bored? What's it called?
Death Race for Love. Like race, like running race.
Death Race.
Race. Like, you know, like
What does Juice WRLD rap about?
sad stuff most of the
Shit.
time. I don't like it.
You said that's what you
It's
listen to.
like a PS2 game.
Yeah.
It does. I think that the album, like the
That's what I
look,
was going
looks
for, right?
really gross.
It's just too much stuff going
The
on.
art is bad.
The art
The
is.
art itself, like
I think this
font-
art is one of the worst like album arts. It makes me think of like Little Pump, and that's
How
not a good
so?
thing. You know what? I think the best album look is To Pimp a Butterfly
Kendrick.
by Kendrick Lamar. It's one of the best albums.
What is it?
It's To Pimp a Butterfly. It's
No,
this.
like what is the
What
picture?
fuck is that?
It's a picture of a bunch of black people in front of the White House.
Why is that one of the best?
Black History Month.
Explain.
Well, because of the album.
Because-
Yup.
The content of the album itself is speaking on like racial injustice and stuff, and how the blacks should be higher up in the like the U.S. and how they've always been discriminated against.
What
see,
makes this
like-
different from all of the other albums talking
Look
about?
at Juice WRLD. It's just him like with a bunch of cars.
He's not talking about racial differences though. He's not talking
What
about
is he?
any of that.
He's talking about love, right? Then why don't he just show him dead? If he were down on the ground, like crying, that's a good.
No, but
album.
like, what makes this different from, I don't know, all of the other racial topics?
It looks good. Look at that.
I couldn't even
It's
tell
like a
what it
picture.
was from
It's a
looking at
picture.
it.
That's it.
Look, a White House. You had to look in
I
depth.
can't
I
tell
could
that's
make
the
I
a
White
think that
House.
is like a judge, and then there's a bunch of people standing on his corpse. You know.
Like, is
You
there...
know what I think is a bad album cover? Have you guys listened to Damn? Kendrick Lamar?
Kendrick, yeah.
Have you?
No.
Really? I don't think it looks that good.
Well, yeah, because
It's just a picture
it
of
was
him.
made in Microsoft Paint.
It's a picture of him with Damn.
Hey, you see Billie Eilish's album cover?
That is scary. I got
No, but like,
spooked.
look it up. When we fall asleep, where do
Which
we go?
one?
The new one.
The newest one.
I haven't-
Her freshman LP.
I don't listen to Billie Eilish.
Did you like that? It was pretty good. Like
The
over.
album?
Yeah.
Like, they're like a
I
few
think it's
songs
for
that
like.
I like.
It's like. It's we can't relate to that. It's like what like teenage girls that drink Starbucks listen.
Well, this picture is like just from the same one as her music video, like for
It is.
Bury a Friend, right?
It's not that scary.
Like
Look at
Bury
those
a
eyes.
Friend.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's the exact same picture. Like that's just the lazy one, you know. Images. Alright. Just play the fucking video. Alright.
Just watching it? No sound?
No, there's no sound. Is it from here? See, Billie Eilish's is like music videos are so whack, bro.
Well, that's what makes her special, because they're different.
I feel like all music videos are a little weird.
I don't know, like, the point of them is just kind of...
The music video
Unless it's like a
have to
rap one.
relate. Music
Girl,
videos,
sing.
music videos have to like relate to the music. For example, Anderson .Paak's music video "Tints" with Kendrick Lamar. It's one of the best songs of the year, by the way, of last year.
Okay.
But the song, like the concept is, I need tints because there's too much I need to hide from this outside world. And what it showed was a bunch of people living their regular lives, right? But like behind their regular lives, they did a lot of weird shit. For example, this Christian girl, right? She was actually like a cam girl, and then this like mom, like single mom, she's a dominatrix. You
What's
know?
that?
You know, what's that?
It's like the people. I think it's like BDSM, like
Oh,
I-
like the cult things?
Oh,
yeah,
shit,
but like
yeah.
it's a girl that does it.
Oh, what is
It's
it?
like the people that like the whips and just, you know.
What's that, like femdom, right? That's what it's
Yeah,
called.
yeah.
You guys know this. I don't know.
Dominance, yeah, that's what it means. Female dominance.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, femdom.
I thought it was like kingdom, but it's like female.
No,
It was like,
female dominance.
oh, you know that.
I don't watch that though.
You see, do you guys like have a favorite artist? Is it Juice WRLD for you?
I don't have a favorite artist.
I know you like 80s music a lot, don't you? Or is
No.
that like Aiden?
None of us.
Who
No.
listens to 80s music? Is it Kayla?
Theo.
This Theo?
Or like whenever I get in his car, he's always he's playing a song that from someone I've never heard of, and a song that I've never heard of.
You
Like,
see,
I know this
Anderson
guy's
Paak.
god.
You see this guy? Best teeth in the motherfucking game. Look at that. Anderson Paak is my favorite artist. It used to be Kendrick Lamar, but Anderson Paak I think has a better vibe. He released a new album yesterday. It's called Ventura.
Hmm?
Yeah, it's really good. Dude, I know you listen to hip hop a lot, but I think this has hip hop with like a jazz funk like vibe to it.
Well, that's your shit, right? You like jazz and hip hop, or
Yeah.
jazz and Anderson Paak,
No, I like jazz and funk induced hip hop. You know?
which is Anderson Paak.
Like, Mac Miller had a song. I think it was "What's the Use." Rip Mac, by the way. Not Halpin.
Mac Miller.
Mac Miller. You know
Oh,
who
yeah,
Mac
yeah,
Miller
he
is? He died.
Like in
How did he
Iraq
die?
or
Like
some
drug
shit.
overdose, something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
He didn't get shot. Like most people do.
Yeah, like the
How do you think you will die?
me.
Yeah.
How
How do you think you'll die too?
I don't really care, honestly.
Hopefully by old age, natural cause.
Really?
I don't want to live old enough to die of old age, cause it's like
If I live old enough to die of old age, it better be a good life.
yeah. My
You
life's
better
not
be
gonna
like
good.
Bill Gates, bro. How old is Bill Gates? Like 79?
60, 70.
Does it matter? Rich as fuck.
Have you seen his house, dude? It's nuts. Well, he probably has multiple, but
Yeah.
63 years.
63.
Only 99.6 billion.
That's it. Reaching 100 billion.
yeah.
First guy.
You see, like, I don't think Bill Gates is that terrible of a person. I think what he's done with Microsoft. Oh, it's raining. Oh shoot! Have fun getting home. Anyway,
It's been raining.
I think what he's done with Microsoft has done more to the world than what he's done for charity. Because Microsoft is a huge company that's like created a lot of jobs and made a huge impact in the economy. You guys learned this in DECA, didn't you guys?
No, I don't remember anything.
Yeah,
G
but,
doesn't
like-
teach that much. I think Microsoft, like the company itself, makes more of an impact than like the charity he does.
Yeah,
What do you think?
obviously though, because like
Yeah.
it's like a big company, and when you're donating to a charity, it's like another company that's just smaller. You know?
Yeah.
Like, if you're Mr. Google, right? How are you gonna make a charity that's more impactful than Google?
Yeah, exactly.
Because Google does like more than just.
Do you guys
that.
trust charities? 'Cause
No.
You know that like there's been a rumor that like a lot of charities might donate to like, you know, Iraqi ISIS causes and stuff.
Like I don't really care. Like
Yeah, so we don't donate to charities.
yeah, I don't. But it's like even if I'm like a bad person for not like donating to charities, right? But like, what's the charity gonna do? Like, sure, they could like give food to like an African person, let them live for like a couple days longer, right? But it's like, how did that help the world?
Well, how does reducing world hunger help the world?
Exactly. Like,
You know, shouldn't there be natural selection? Honestly.
I don't think natural selection should be like how we live by because we don't live like.
It's like being pro-abortion versus being pro-life.
Well, like, just think about it in America, right? So, if I'm a crackhead, right? I grow up, I become a crackhead, and I'm gonna probably marry someone else that's like into that kind of thing, right? And then my kid, when I raise my kid, it's probably not gonna have the like very good values, right? So it's just gonna be an endless chain of just like bad people in the world.
Okay, so are you saying that you shouldn't try just because there's always gonna be bad people? It's like racism, you know. Racism isn't you're not born with racism. You learn that from your parents, your peers.
I think you should try, but it's like people are trying too hard right now. Like,
I mean,
there's too much like debate and like dispute over like things that are just too little. right? It's like you call someone black, you're racist, right? But it's like you shouldn't care that much, but you should like still care about it.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like earlier in the podcast, we were talking about how Muslims and Jewish and how they can't eat pork and stuff, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of people might have taken that the wrong way, and I think that goes into what you're saying, that people are trying too hard to remove all this stuff when it's just natural, and most of the time it's not even like apparent, and like it won't impact a lot of people. See, like we're all Asian, so we can be considered. I wouldn't consider Asians a minority. I don't think that the only minorities I consider are blacks and Native Americans in the U.S. I think everyone else has an adequate a way to live life here. But
what do you mean by minority?
Minorities
is
is
just a
people-
percentage of the population.
really,
Yeah.
well, a lot of Asians live here.
Well, that's just
Okay,
Washington.
well, like I know black people are like 13 or 17% of the U.S.
13%. You know the meme, despite making up 13%
Yeah.
of the population.
Yeah, something like that, right? And then like I'm sure Asians are like less than 20% of the U.S. population.
No, see, it's like a lot of people here in Washington, right? They're Asian, right? Something like that. They're Indian as well because of Microsoft, something like that. But like, if you go to like someplace like Detroit, right? There's
A lot of black.
a lot of black people.
What happened to Detroit? The auto industry there is just like not existent. Detroit used to be like the biggest city in the world.
Really?
Well, it was one of the.
What's the biggest city now?
Probably
New York?
Dubai, Abu Dhabi,
Oh,
New York,
like
What about in the
World?
U.S.?
New York,
Los
LA.
Angeles or New York.
Oh yeah. something like
L.A. or New York, I think. Would you live there? Would you live in New York rather? I think it's too
I
crowded.
feel like it'd
If
suck
I
to
owned a
live.
fucking building there, like a whole building, then I'd live there.
It would
but
suck to
otherwise,
live in New York, because it's like
It's cold. It's crowded.
that's
It
not that.
smells,
It's just
there's
like cold and
crackheads.
crowded. It's like the cost of living for like the amount that you get. It's like it's not very good.
It's like compared to Texas.
Yeah,
like, you get
Texas-
a whole like mansion for like 100,000.
In Missouri, like our old house had like 10 acres or something, like 3,000 square feet or something. I don't know, something big, right? And it was like 300K. I come here and it's like a normal like neighborhood house is like 800K or something, and it's like how, wow, I could buy like 2 of my old houses for that price.
Yeah, I can't afford it. Yeah, that's like where's Missouri? Like
Missouri is Midwest, like
Midwest,
Central America.
Yeah, Central America.
There's also like nothing there. Like you're paying for the
Yeah.
opportunity.
Yeah, it's like the Oregon Trail. You're living on the prairie at that point.
Yeah.
Is there any good universities like in the central of America?
Well, I don't know. Like my dad, when we lived there, my dad worked for the college that was there, like University of Central Missouri, as like an aviation teacher. But it's like, I wouldn't say the college was like good, but it wasn't like bad.
Hmm.
Cause like, the whole town that we lived in, like 70-80% of the people that live there went to the university. So it's
Yeah.
like,
A lot of people here go to UW. Would you guys go to UW, or would you want to go out of state? Or do you think UW is like good enough for you now?
well, I'd say UW is like a stretch for me. I'm not doing too hot in school, you know. But
you
it's
can
like-
always improve. I mean,
yeah, I could, but
Calculate that it's gonna be very hard.
it's hard. But I can do it. It's doable. Maybe.
Not at this pace.
I'm doing all right. But UW would be
You
fine
have
for
like
me.
a 2 point something right now in this
Right now?
semester.
This semester, yeah, it's not that good. I'll bring it up. It was like that last semester though. I had like a 3.0 last semester. I knew it was like.
do you know what your GPA is weighted with like honors and AP classes?
Oh no, I
Buff
don't.
a 4 for me.
Mine gets
Do
bumped
you have
up.
without weighted is it a 4.0 though?
But like weighted is a lot. It bumps up a lot. It's definitely over a 4.
Yeah,
It's probably
I-
for you too, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, you're
Actually-
probably at like a 3.4.
No,
Yeah, I'm
you
sitting
took
at, like-
honors lit, so
I think you're at 3.4, 3.2, something like
Like
that.
weight, like cumulative, I'm probably like 3.7, 3.8 maybe.
right now.
Like,
well,
cause your freshman year you were good. Or
My
what?
freshman year, I had a 3.77, I think, right?
3.4 this or last semester.
Last semester, that's cumulative 3.61, something like that.
Yeah, something
And then
like
what you're right now like 2.8?
Right now,
let's
I don't know.
not count
It's probably
right now.
lower, but we're not gonna count that because I'm gonna bring it up probably.
2.6? Let's just say it's like 2.6.
Something low.
So, I'd say
Okay.
that's like a 3.0, like average, but weighted that's probably bumps it back to a 3.4, I think,
I-
or 3.2.
How much does like weighted like add to it?
I don't know. It doesn't matter because we don't.
Yeah,
do it here.
because I was looking up because I like UW is probably a standard for me.
Yeah.
Because I think like going to an Ivy League, I looked up like the GPAs, like the average GPA. Harvard's only like 4.04, and that's
Only.
with weighted.
With weighted.
No, it's definitely.
There's
You
no
wanna
way
look-
it's only
you like
4.04 for Harvard.
You're still you still got a long way to go. It's
Like
like
that
don't
means
even
this
look
guy.
at like this stuff like this.
It says 4.04 on the 4.0 scale.
Like realistically, unless
Realistically, it would be like 4.2. But then I was looking at other Ivy League schools like Brown College.
That's an Ivy League?
I'm pretty sure it is. It's like
Never heard of
4.2.
Well, it's like, it's not just grades that get you in. It's like what you've done
It's
as well.
extracurricular as well.
Yeah,
it like your
Brown
GPA,
University.
Like, just,
I've never heard of these places.
Brown University is 4.04. Columbia is 4.13. Harvard, okay, 4.1.
It's like that means this guy could get into Harvard.
yeah,
with
it's
his
not.
grades.
It's not.
It's
this
not
isn't-
just grades.
It's
this
not
isn't
just
right.
that. It's like what
No,
you
it's
do
not,
outside the
this
school.
isn't even right. Like if you want to get to like an Ivy League, just higher than a 3.96, I would say. All your high school
You have to have good extracurriculars.
unweighted.
You have to have good. You have to take a lot of honors in AP
Yeah.
or do running start, but running start is a lot of my parents say do running start, but you clearly want to differ. What? Explain to me why.
Like first off, all right. So there are two reasons why, or what are the reasons like why you would want to do running start?
You get associate's degree if you get 2 years, and it's also cheaper because you can take college schools. Cause like in like college and the high school classes, they're $200 per class.
Yeah, okay, but it's cheaper, but you're still getting a degree at BC.
You get an associate's. I'm pretty sure at least.
Yeah, at BC, so it's gonna count as like you're going to BC for those 2 years.
Oh.
And then when you go to college, like, I mean, if you want to really do anything, it's probably gonna be at like UW, right?
Yeah.
It's not gonna be easier to get into UW with BC. That's what everyone thinks, but if you can't make it to UW normally, you're not gonna make it to UW with running start.
I think most people just the benefits of I think running start don't just like how easy it is. It's just like what they prefer, like how they want to take their
It
classes.
caters to like two completely different people.
Yeah.
Like for me, running start makes absolutely no sense. Like I don't want to. Like honestly, I'd be disappointed if I had to go to UW. Like that's where I'm at.
For
right
him,
now.
he'd be happy.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I just want to go anywhere better than UW. That's all that really matters to me right now. I just
Anywhere
wanna
out of state, that's better.
Yeah.
And do you think you get a scholarship?
that's not even on my mind right now. I'm just.
Well, you just want to beat your sister,
Yeah,
right?
that's it.
Where's your sister going?
UW.
Oh,
Foster's
okay, then-
business.
Go out of it.
Yeah,
Business?
but like if
Would
I
you
just
go, where would you like major in?
computer science probably
For like coding?
or business or law. I don't know yet.
How about you?
No clue.
Yeah, no.
It's not like I really care.
Yeah, Darryl wants to be homeless.
Yeah.
Or like he wants to make just
you can
enough
move
money.
to Dubai and be homeless, don't they? Then you live in the sand dunes.
Yeah, that people will like start spitting on you and kicking you. And it's okay there.
No, just become like one of those yard workers, right? Like in Dubai, there's just these like Indian guys who just walk around with like shovels and shit. They're like, "Hello, would you like? Can I do your yard or some shit like that?"
In Mexico?
In Dubai.
No, I mean for me in Mexico.
Oh.
There's people that would just walk along the street, and then people would honk their horns and they would go and wash their windows and they'd take like 20 pesos for that.
How much is 20 pesos?
Like
Like
$2?
No, not even. It's like $1.
50 cents?
18 pesos is equivalent to $1.
Nice.
And, like, I don't get your logic. Like, so what Darryl wants to do is he wants to make just enough money to live, so he can spend the rest of his time playing League
Well, it's
or
like
other games.
obviously, like I'd like to have extra money, right?
Are you
Everyone
on
wants.
But you don't want to
Child?
work for it.
Yeah. Like if I could just do like nothing, right, and get like.
Yeah, but what if you need more money to buy more stuff?
Well, yeah, no shit. But
So what you want is a steady income that can pay for all your bills and have a little bit left over.
Yeah.
But you don't want to work for that. Like,
What?
you
Oh,
can't
are you
do
gonna
that.
be like
That's
a Twitch streamer?
Uh,
Who are you, Bradley the Baller?
yeah, he's got like 5 years, maybe 4.
Why does he consistently like try to stream?
No, he's stopped.
He
like-
stopped for a while. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, because he just plays on his Switch, like Smash.
yeah. He
Have
could
you guys
stream
played Smash?
I hate Smash.
I personally don't. I'm indifferent.
Yep.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I'm
Different.
indifferent. Yeah,
Oh.
here. Indifferent. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
Not different.
But it's like,
Not here or there.
the fighting games I played is like Brawlhalla, right? And then
Brawlhalla.
it's different.
Remember when I 1v1'd you on Brawlhalla?
Oh, it was a close match.
Yeah, it was really close.
Yeah. But it's like the movement is just different. I think that's what throws me off the most is like the movement,
Hmm.
because it's like
There's like acceleration.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing. Like in Brawlhalla,
Do you have to aim in Brawlhalla?
nah.
No, because I'm pretty sure like when you're using your skill moves in like Smash, you have to like aim your B moves.
Well, there's more depth to Smash. Like,
But Smash is not even like a competitive like fighter at all.
yes, it is.
No, dude. You know Tekken? Like
Oh
Seven?
yeah. Well, Tekken is more like.
Tekken is like the hardest I'd say fighter game, or like is Street Fighter even game?
Well, there's still tournaments, but Tekken is like.
I know that one guy, the panda guy.
Yeah, the panda
Yeah, the panda guy. That was what I was thinking. Like he got to the final. He won the tournament for like 7,000.
Yeah.
Do you guys follow esports?
I don't.
The score.
Not even League.
No, I
score
don't even
esports?
follow League esports.
I used to when I played a lot of CS. I used to follow.
Oh.
That, but I don't know.
Remember Darryl in chemistry with Lynn when I was just rambling
Yeah, you
on
were
and
just
on?
talking about. Oh, this guy's from this team. This guy's from that team. He transferred in May 2003, something like that. I don't know. You know, like every single player. It's like, why?
You're still shit.
Hey, I'm not that bad.
Are you at a Gold Nova?
No.
They've been gold Nova for like years.
Romeo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Romeo has 5,000 hours in the game. Even more, actually, because he's 5,000 hours on his main account and he has another 1,000 on his Smurf.
Why do you have a Smurf when you're in Gold Nova?
Oh my god, it's light.
Yeah, it is light.
It's the sun.
Wow.
I know,
Speaking of the outside, sports.
Yeah, sports.
I don't play any.
You
Do
don't?
you? You
You
play
don't?
tennis.
I play soccer.
No, you don't.
Yeah, varsity.
I'm on varsity.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys don't play any sports?
I just go to the gym.
Yeah. I don't do any of
You
that.
don't do any of that. You just play League.
Yeah, I just kind of sit at home.
If you had the money and the time, would you go to a gym though?
It's like, I feel like,
You have both,
yeah,
but you don't.
getting
you just don't want to, like-
getting into it is like the hardest part for me.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I had a lot of consistency issues of going like my first week, and I still do now. Just you have your mom or your dad to like help you, like make you basically go.
Yeah.
It
Like,
helps. It's like with procrastination. I'm a big procrastinator. My mom just like you are too.
yeah.
Like most of the times you don't do the lab to the period before.
Uh,
Oh,
I haven't done the lab yet.
You haven't done it? That was due like 2 months ago.
She'll take it.
Yeah, she will. For,
Yeah.
like, she'll probably take like 2% off because just reason that you weren't there, so you
Yeah.
didn't know when to turn it in.
She probably won't check that I wasn't there
Yeah.
or anything.
Do you have Dennis or who's the-
Dennis.
Yeah.
She's the best teacher.
Because she's actually a teacher.
She teaches and she's like Buckley teaches, but he's like
He's like Miss Crouch. Did you have Crouch?
no,
He's a hard ass
You
about
didn't have
everything.
Crouch? Who'd you have for Earth Space?
Earth and Space. I had. You started with the G. Mr. something. He's a really,
Sapinski.
he's a really chill dude.
Oh, Gegwich or
yeah, Gagwitch.
Gillingham?
Gagwitch.
Gegwich. I had Crouch. Crouch is what I would compare to
I had
Buckley.
Mr. Shit.
Mr. Shit? What?
Mr. Ship.
Oh.
He's. I don't want to talk on the podcast, but anyway, we'll talk after. But anyway,
Like, I don't hate Miss Lynn as a teacher. I don't hate her as a person either. I just think she's very easy. Like, all of her stuff is just very like laid back, very lenient. She doesn't even have like a phone policy. Like, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it's like if
Miss
you
Lynn-
want to be
Miss
like
Lynn has a phone policy sometimes.
Sometimes.
Mostly to me. She
Like-
does not like
Because
me.
you're just playing Battle Cats. Battle Cats, Battle Cats.
I don't play that much anymore.
Look,
I-
look. Battle Cats.
Let me just.
Like, I just listen to music throughout the class because I can, right? But it's like, if she wants to, like, really be respected as a teacher, she can, like, start being more like Miss Dennis, right? Because Miss
Miss
Dennis...
Dennis, put rules up or.
Yeah, no phones. But like I can be on my phone. She doesn't care. She likes me. I'm her like favorite student.
Does Dennis have short hair?
No.
Or is that Alan?
Alan has, like there.
Or is it Schneider? I think Schneider has the short hair.
Does this matter, though?
Are you taking physics next year?
Honestly, I don't remember. I don't know what I signed up. I think I did AP Chem.
I did AP Chem.
I did physics.
What did you sign up for?
Oh, me? I did AP Lang, U.S. History, what is it, Deca 3, right? AP Stats, Pre-Calc, and then I did Intro to Video Production. How many classes is that? I don't remember. I don't know. I'm only taking like 2 AP classes, no honors. I don't know.
Okay. And we're back. Sorry about that cut, guys. So, I want to go into some of the stories that you guys may have had in the past years. I know you have quite a few stories, and so do you as well. Would you like to share any of these stories? They can be funny, historical, symbolize or like shaped you as a person. Anyone want to start?
Well, I know yesterday, Theo was driving me, right? And then when he was getting out of my driveway, I guess he wanted to go the other way, so he backed up back into my driveway, went onto my lawn, and then there's a woman that was blocking the road, and then, so we were just waiting there, and then, he was like, what's going on? And then the woman gets out of her car, walks over to Theo's side, and then, picks up, something a kid is holding, and it's just a crushed helmet that Theo went over. And then, so, Theo had to run and follow the kid to the kid's house.
Yeah.
And then he had to, exchange information with the lady to buy the kid a new helmet, because he drove over.
Was the lady mad or?
No, she didn't want Theo to pay. Or, she was like, you don't have to, but Theo's a good guy. So,
Well, speaking of bad drivers, a couple of weeks ago I went thrift shopping with Martin, to get
Okay,
his,
pause. I love thrift shopping. Where'd you go?
we went to the wait, no.
Marshalls?
No. Hold on.
Marshall's
Goodwill.
not a thrift store.
It's close enough. Speaking of, going back to the story, right? So, a couple weeks ago, it was, Spirit Week, right?
Yeah.
Martin wanted to twin with Mr. Kurtz, as you guys know. And, Martin drove me to, Goodwill, right? And he'd only just got his license, a week ago. Even though he's, 17. He just, put it off for so long.
Yeah.
So it's on the way to Goodwill, he was driving on the wrong side of the road. There's cars coming towards us. He's driving towards them. But
Wow.
I don't know. He just wasn't paying attention.
We're in Europe now, bro.
Oh yeah. But and then after we went to Goodwill, we went to a track meet right after. And then
Track?
yeah, track meet.
You?
No, I'm not running.
Oh.
What?
You want to go watch?
Yeah, just watching, hanging out, right? And then, on the way, he drove me back, but, with a bunch of other people.
Yeah.
And then, his car seats 5 people, right?
Yep.
We had 7.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah. But it's so I'm sitting on someone else's lap. Someone else is sitting on someone else's lap. And we see the cops, filling up gas, right? So we're all screaming get down, right? I'm just sitting down with my head down there, and it's everyone's just shut the fuck up. And then I don't know. We drop everyone else home. It's nothing special happened.
That's funny. That's just how high schoolers work.
Yeah.
I mean, all high school drivers are kind of crazy. Parker, he drives me home sometimes.
Which Parker?
Nolan.
Oh.
And he goes 20 over the limit, just consistently. And everyone goes 20 over the limit. May Valley.
Yeah.
It's 50. Just the other day, we were going 70 down it, and then Max Richardson, he has a V8 engine in his Forerunner. I don't know why.
Well,
But it's
'cause
just
he
like a
has-
Toyota van, and it's going like 70, making this loud ass engine sound. And like I don't get how no one ever gets caught.
Yeah.
Cause like if you're going like over the limit like 20 consistently, like how do you never get caught? Like there's just no cops anyway.
Yeah. Are you guys car guys?
What do you mean?
Like, do you guys enjoy like the motor industry?
Nah.
No, not really. What's your dream car?
Dream car?
Honda.
On the
Nice,
Civic.
nice Prius. I don't know.
A Prius.
I don't really care.
I think Prius is kind of sick. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it is.
Pull up in a Prius.
Yeah, pull up, get a bitch, drive off with the Prius, go
What?
to eat at Chick-fil-A.
Sick of burgers.
So sick of burgers, dude. I can't eat with those uncooked onions.
I think Benz.
What?
Type Mercedes Benz.
A
Any-
Benz?
That's.
You don't want any like exotic Italian
No,
sports car?
no.
No, you
I
don't.
feel like that'd be a pain in the ass. Like,
Well, yeah, because they're so low to the ground, you might hit like everything. That's what I'm
What's
scared
the
of.
point of it either?
oh, I got this car that can go like 200 miles an hour, but the road says I can only go 50. What am I gonna do?
Exactly. I saw this thing on the Grand Tour where they raced like an old like Lada Riva. It's like an old Russian car, right?
Yeah.
It's what all the Russians drive, and they raced it against like a BMW like M8. Okay, but they had to follow like legal road limits, and so the Lada Riva won because the road limits, all cars are the same speed on the road, unless you're going 20
fuck?
over.
That's the wait. What do you mean? Like,
How did
you're
it
racing,
win?
but everyone has to go 50 or something, right?
Yeah,
They're
So
all
how
going
how
at
do
the
they
same
win?
speed.
Just the acceleration, just off that.
yeah, I guess.
Okay, so that car has faster acceleration.
Would
The
M8
Lada
have
Riva-
a faster
Yeah,
acceleration?
wait, why
It
does
is some 1990s car. All Russians drive it. Yeah, it's like a Jeep. Oh, what do you mean, like, it won?
Yeah, how do you win?
If it's both going, like, the same speed, 50 miles an hour, let's say, right? What, Grand
Well, I
Tour?
mean, it's just to prove a point that all cars are the same speed on the road.
Yeah, all
Yeah, no
cars are the
shit.
same speed when you have to drive at the same speed. What the fuck?
You're saying two cars going the same speed are going the same speed. Like, wow.
Yeah, I guess. But most people, if you were to buy like an exotic car, I think you would just buy it to go like racing on the weekend. Because going to like,
I wouldn't want to race.
you would, exactly. The only people that would buy exotic cars. No, I mean like the only people that would want to go, would buy an exotic car, are the people that would enjoy driving them fast
Or if you're just
and
rich.
dying.
If I have enough money to buy an exotic car, I'm just keeping it in my garage. I'm too scared to drive it anywhere.
Then what's the point of having it?
To look at.
Flex, bro.
Yeah, but what's the point of flexing?
Girls.
Use.
Wow.
Views. YouTube.
Like, does that matter though? If you
Yeah.
have a lot of fucking money?
Yeah, it does. I think having a lot of money puts you higher up in the world.
Yeah, no shit.
Obviously.
Like, Bill Gates is pretty high up there.
And we're back. We're here to show Victor Victor's gonna show us another story that we have. What is this?
So, this is another car incident I almost got into.
Is that a cliff?
It's like a...
This is like a side road, right? Coming out of like. my
Oh,
neighborhood
this is
street.
like the main road right here. Okay, yeah, I see.
All right, and then so this way is going this way, right?
Wait, no.
That's not right.
No, it's
no,
not.
it's a two-way. There's
Yeah, but on the right.
No.
Oh.
Shut the fuck up.
That's not right.
And then this road is going this way,
Oh
right?
yeah.
So we're trying to turn left, right? And then Theo, for some reason, we're just.
Why are you
waiting.
always in the car with Theo?
It's dangerous. Like, really,
I'm
it's
so
scary. It's
scared.
scary. I heard Ryan like say that Theo saw like a fat kid and it was just like, shut the fuck up, or like I don't know what he said, so fuck you, and then he rolled down the window, starts swerving toward him. I don't know.
Wait,
why.
where's the kid? Like right here?
No, this wasn't the story, but it's also a different incident, right? So we're just waiting for like 3 minutes because like we're trying to turn left.
Oh
right?
yeah.
So we're waiting for both ways to be clear, and there's a car right here, and he's just like, fuck it, we're gonna go, right? And then he's supposed to turn right here.
Yeah. He just goes straight.
He goes all the way over here, and then there's a mailman right here that slams on his brakes and stops. This guy slammed on his brakes and
Yeah.
stopped, and Like, I don't know why, but he just decided that was the best time to go, and then he went, and both of them honked their horns.
Yeah. Once upon a time, I was going home from my music lessons. My mom was driving me, right? Anyway, we were driving, and it's like a T, right? There's one road that way, and then there's the one way here. It's like the same way as yours is, except for my mom. She was on the phone, right? So when we were turning, because the light went green, she turned, but she turned into the one where it's going like this way. So it's like your story where Martin's going the opposite way. Okay, and there's like a car there. The light was red on their side, so they were like honking their horn, and she had to like swerve, and she went over like the hump that like divides the two, and then we survived. No damage.
Yeah, no shit.
You know Hanson?
Hanson.
Hanson.
Well, he has a lot of friends from like Hazen.
Hanson.
Hanson. Hey Hanson.
Hanson.
Man. Hey Hanson. I'm gonna get Hanson to listen to this anyway. Yeah. So there's like that's how the layout would go, and then at the end of the day we had like this really boring adoration. It's as boring as you think it is. It's pretty enlightening, and it's also pretty boring.
Yeah.
Because they make you go on your knees, and you don't know how like long that is to sit there for like more than half an hour.
Half an hour.
Just on your knees.
On your knees, like without any padding at all. It's just carpet.
Women do it.
Not for 30 minutes.
Guys do it too.
Not for 30 minutes. Nobody can last that long, unless you're.
You never know.
You never know.
There's pills.
Okay, we're moving on. Anyway, yeah, well, the adoration is really like boring and enlightening, because there's like people playing in the background. It's really fun.
Playing what?
Like they're singing in the background.
Oh.
It's like pretty Jesus. It's a pretty Jesus moment.
Are you guys really Christian?
Yeah. That's Jesus. We're not like really.
Any other Jesus photos?
I have one Jesus. And I have that.
What's that?
It's Seattle.
Oh,
Got that in 2013.
oh.
We're
Nice.
just rambling at this point.
That-
I like to
triggered them.
believe that it was that one thing that prompted everything else.
No.
That was the tipping point.
That was the straw that broke the
The
camel's
last
back.
straw.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
The tipping point.
Okay, so there's a
Okay.
camel.
No,
His
I
name's
don't need you
Alphonse.
to.
His name's
Nope,
Alphonse.
We're done.
Wait, is that what it's from? The last straw?
Alphonse.
I thought it was like someone pulling straws out of like a little cup.
No, the straw that broke.
Yeah, I know it like broke. He died.
He's dead. Anyway, I'm just saying, have fun. You know, no girl would ever approach me ever, so I'm clear.
I wouldn't say that.
Really?
Yeah.
Girls like me?
Okay.
That's
like,
a lie.
In your position right now, probably no one would approach
Yeah,
you,
probably
right?
not anymore.
But like, if you're just like a likable person, like, see, Bradley, it's not about like your appearance, right?
No, it's not. It's nothing. Most people don't care about your appearance as much as like how you are. Anyway, we're gonna take a really short break. When we get back, we'll have a small segment, and then we'll close off the podcast. Be right back. Hello, listeners. If you're still listening at this point, please be sure to share this first episode of the podcast, or the Your Take show, with your fellow mates, so that we can continue to grow and deliver more high quality content. Thank you.
A lot of people aren't retaking DECA though.
I'm only doing club.
Like people I talk to, like I don't know. Like
I'm only
Heather's
doing
not
club.
Doing
Yeah,
it.
well, she's
Is Hanson doing it?
I don't know.
No, he's not.
Fuck.
Anyway, I think I'm only doing club because I don't like the class, but I do like competing.
But we can be your managers.
I don't think I would want that.
It's fun.
No, it'll be
the greatest managers.
it'll be great.
Hopefully we don't get some shy pussy boys, right?
What do you mean?
Like, what if we get like some pussies?
And we're back. So we have this short segment before we end. Do you guys want to plug anything or talk about anything of your own? Any
Yeah.
topics?
Vote Victor Wu for Deca Media.
Explain why. Give me a reason.
Open pitch close.
Yep.
Well, you see, as I'm gonna carry on the banner Cause you know, have you heard of the hit summer single, the movie, Straight Out of Verona? You should look it up.
Is
I
it-
made that. I'm gonna put that on my power.
No.
Yeah,
It's like 5 people who know about it.
that's fine.
How old is this?
No. Wait, hold on.
What are you doing?
This?
Go back. Go back.
It's a YouTube video.
Videos.
Is that how you spell it?
Videos. Yeah.
That one. First one.
This?
That's enough. That's a long video.
Also, we don't have audio.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you look up if it's alive? Don't look it.
What?
Theo Coop. You don't have the audio.
yeah, audio's not recording.
Alright. Alright.
How old is this?
Last year? Yeah, you guys are gonna do this too.
What is
Oh
this?
yeah, what are you doing
Oh.
for your DECA project? Like
I changed
happy pills or something like that?
Yeah. It's the happy hat.
Makes you happy.
Yeah. You know what? Because if you're down or you're angry, just put on this hat and you're happy.
Yeah, but what are you happy about?
Nothing. You're just happy, dude.
What the fuck's the point of being happy
Just take
when
like
you?
antidepressants.
Yeah. That's like being
It's
on
like
drugs.
it's a fine line between like apparel and drugs.
What does it look like?
I'm just gonna get any hat and just put a sticker that's
That's lame.
a happy face
Get a
on it.
Spider-Man hat. Epic hat. Epic,
Epic
epic head.
Epic head. That
Carry on.
video was. Why'd you go purple?
What do you
Like-
mean?
Like when you like going through time or something.
Oh, like looking forward in time.
Wait, how do you guys see the video?
Oh, I showed him the video during camp.
How do you have it?
It's on my Google Docs, Google Drive.
The epic watch.
You should do
My
some
favorite
showing.
part was how you used just rubber bands, just bracelets and rings.
Too lazy to get.
We went to PowerPoint and then we had just the two shitty pictures
Yeah.
of rubber bands.
Those were found online, anyways.
You didn't have rubber bands.
No,
at
we
your
did.
place.
I had them like on my ring, like double wrapped or some shit like that, and I had like one around my wrist.
Okay.
Epic bracelet, epic orange.
If you were to do it again, what would you change?
Nothing. It's perfect.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
Maybe make Megalovania a bit louder.
Yeah.
You played that?
Yeah, it was in the background for the whole time.
Oh, I didn't realize. Okay. Anyway, I think that's gonna conclude the first episode of the Your Take show. I'm been your host Ethan Doan, and I'd like to give a thank you to Darryl, Wong, and Darryl. Thank you. See you next week. Alright, we're done.
Fuck you.
We're keeping that in.
Fuck you.